What's up, everyone? We're burning the midnight oil here, so to speak. I got this stuff from Amazon today. It's a gel. It says removes moderate to light rust in 10 to 30 minutes or less. It's said to wet whatever you're putting it on, so I got this little mister that I use when I do my daughter's hair, and I sprayed down the block with it. I would show you guys, but my phone died on my way down here, and it's plugged into my toolbox, but there it is. It said to help, you can use a brush to brush it around. So I got this thing. I was using it to clean the block. I put that on there and brushed it all around, and now we're just waiting. All right, I got the gel applied to both sides of the block. I got it all brushed around. While I wait, I'm gonna work on the rusty corners of the bottom, I guess you'd call it the firewall kind of area. Back in behind the fenders, there's some surface rust on it. Nothing's through. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with the wire wheel and get it coated with rust inhibitor. Okay, so this is the result after the rust remover gel. I had to rinse it with hot water, but it did. I mean, look at the front of that. That's really clean. It left a white residue just because, I mean, you could smell it. It was like a kind of acid, so I got to go over it and wire wheel all that again. I think it'll be good to go after that. This is the spot that I was working on. I'm getting ready to wipe that with dirt and wax remover, and then I'm gonna get that all rust encapsulated. This side, I already rinsed it and hit it with some degreaser again because it still had some greasy spots. I'm getting ready to rinse that off with some brake clean here in a minute. Also, I pulled the rags I had in the exhaust ports out, and now I'm replacing them with fresh dry ones. Since I had to use water, I wanted to replace them because I don't need any moisture getting in there. Alright, this side's cleaned off again. It's all white looking because of the acid. I'm gonna wire wheel the whole thing again tomorrow, spray it off with brake clean. I can't talk tonight, I'm tired. I gotta pick up more brake clean, parts cleaner, whatever you want to call it. I've been buying this cheap stuff from Walmart. I can't tell you how many cans I've gone through doing this. I don't know how many, but it is a lot. So that's where we're at with the engine. I'm gonna let it back down. I gotta make new rags for the exhaust ports on this side because I just pulled them out. Getting ready to hit this, wipe it off and hit that, and then we're gonna call it quits for tonight because I am beat. Alright, I'll let the block back down onto the motor mounts because this lift likes to leak off overnight and it'll drop itself anyway. Got that all sprayed with the encapsulator. It's good to go now. I'm gonna have to do this whole pinch weld. It's not terrible, but I'm gonna wire wheel down the whole length of the thing and spray it with the rust encapsulator. I got to do the same thing in the same spot to the other side. It's a little worse than that side was, but it's none of it's through. It's just surface rust, so we'll get that wire wheeled up and rust encapsulated, and it should be good to go. Then we'll do this part of the frame when I do the suspension. Gonna wire wheel the block again tomorrow, spray it down with brake cleaner, and let it dry another day real good, and we should be ready to put some primer, some high temperature primer on it, and then some paint, and then we will get that oil pan off and get the timing cover off and cleaned up and painted. Put the oil pan on with its new gasket, put the timing cover back on, and then we can move on to changing the motor mounts up, painting that core support up. And then once that's done, we can bolt the motor back up and I can start working on getting this lower intake manifold off, get that cleaned up, get it painted and resealed, service the injectors and put them back in. And then it's just reassembling all the accessory drives, painting the water pump. I got to get that intake plenum cleaned up and painted. I got some other miscellaneous brackets that are gonna need painted yet, but yeah, we're making some progress. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm tired. I'm going to go and take a shower and go to bed.